For starters, the introduction of 5G will require a massive new investment. According to the GSMA, mobile operators will invest $900 billion into their network, of which 80% will go to 5G. Unfortunately for communication service providers, this will not be accompanied by an increase in average revenue per user. 4G will remain the dominant standard through 2025, and individual consumers are unlikely to pay more for 5G service despite improved speed and latency. However, despite the relative modest forecasted growth in the number of individual wireless subscribers, the enterprise represents a big opportunity for CSPs. In fact, after decades of growth in connecting consumers, the coming decade will be distinguished by the ability of CSPs to connect businesses. According to a report by analyst Mason, 92% of enterprises have accelerated their plans to tap into IoT, security, cloud, and unified communication services due to the COVID pandemic. 80% of the largest enterprises are interested in investing in edge, 5G slicing, cloud, and IoT services within the next 5 years. And currently only 25% of communication service providers have a portfolio of IT services that enable enterprises with cloud, 5G, and IoT services. And this is a big opportunity. CSPs can use this growth and demand to their advantage, and CSPs can expand their portfolios to drive meaningful new revenue in the enterprise space. So what should CSPs consider? Well, it'll be critically important that CSPs continue to invest in security, cloud, and IoT propositions and expand their portfolio. Perhaps even more importantly, CSPs should develop partnerships to broaden their capabilities and deliver new IT services. The bottom line is that enterprises desire an end-to-end suite of innovative services from a single CSP that allow them to maximize their business potential and revenue. CSPs have a vast opportunity to invest in propositions based on edge, 5G, private networks that can meet clients' demands for years to come. And ultimately, finding ways to differentiate services will be essential to the long-term success of communication service providers. CSG's vision for the coming decade is one where communication service providers capitalize on advances in technology to deliver enterprise solutions and drive meaningful new revenue. CSPs will leverage increased bandwidth, lower latency, and proliferation of powerful devices and unique new services to deliver market solutions in manufacturing, healthcare, utilities, agriculture, and retail, to name just a few. At CSG, what we're hearing from our customers is a need for a monetization platform that can support their needs in the areas of flexibility, scalability, efficiency, and openness. In terms of flexibility, CSPs require the ability to rapidly launch and test new services. CSPs require a monetization solution that enables the experimentation that will be vital to driving innovation. In terms of scalability, the number of mobile subscribers, mobile internet users, SIM connections, and IoT connections will continue to grow. Even further, the number of interactions per device are going to grow dramatically, and CSPs need platforms that can scale up to match the increased volumes by leveraging the elastic compute and storage capabilities of the public cloud. Third, in terms of efficiency, total cost of operations remains a focal point for every CSP. As a percent of revenue, many monetization platforms are simply too expensive and restrict the necessary investments in other parts of the business. And finally, openness. To capitalize on the large enterprise B2B opportunity, CSPs need to co-create and collaborate with partners. Their monetization platform must facilitate partnerships and integration by embracing industry standards. This is a critical time for CSPs. For many, it's the tipping point where they have to modernize their legacy stack to support a new way of doing business. CSPs need to inspect and optimize every customer interaction. By mapping out every customer journey, CSPs can automate processes and use AI to optimize over time. CSPs look to CSG to provide not only a flexible, scalable, and modern monetization solution, but also a pragmatic strategy that balances the need to rapidly evolve while still supporting the core business. CSG's commitment to the TM Forum is two-way. First, we have CSG teams that actively collaborate with the work groups around beyond connectivity and monetization topics. Through collaboration, we align on reference architectures and standards, and we bring that knowledge back into CSG's R&D labs. Secondly, CSG contributes to their industry expertise into the discussion to reflect what the market is asking for, what we are hearing directly from our customers. And this symbiotic relationship is why TM Forum collaboration is so powerful. Within the Beyond Connectivity work group, we're focused on 3 work streams. First, connectivity as a service. The simplifying and the consumption of connectivity services for participation in larger ecosystem. Second, zero-touch partnering, enabling automated partnering within ecosystems, everything from contract management through billing and partner settlement. And third, software marketplace, enabling go-to-market through digital marketplaces. In addition, we're working to define and implement open digital architecture and open API standards and participating in multiple Catalyst programs. But what's especially exciting is when CSG has the opportunity to partner with our customers to implement TM Forum frameworks and architectures. Earlier this year, CSG partnered with a large multinational CSP to launch their digital telco offering. CSG and our customer developed a digital marketplace for selling IoT, enterprise digital, and over-the-top video digital services. In the coming years, collaboration and standardization will be the key to success not only for CSPs, but also for CSG and our industry counterparts. Simply put, CSPs must maximize every customer interaction. Customers expect a personalized, connected, and orchestrated experience. Amazon, Netflix, and Apple have all excelled at delivering excellent customer experience. Not only are their products and their interfaces easy to use, but they use customer information to tailor every interaction and make recommendations. Unfortunately, for every other service provider in the world not named Amazon, Netflix, and Apple, that's where the customer expectations are. Customer experience is no longer defined by whether the customer successfully completes a task. Today, it involves success, were they able to complete the task? Effort, was the process smooth and easy? And thirdly, emotion. Did the customer come away from that interaction feeling good? Interestingly, emotion is what drives customer satisfaction and customer experience. The experience has to transcend channels. A good customer experience means a consistent, efficient, accurate, and positive experience when the customer engages with the service provider, regardless of how they're interacting. Think of a typical communication service provider. They likely have 8 or more channels that they interact with the customer on. Email, call center, web, mobile, SMS, kiosk, IVR, print, social, and the list goes on. There are likely 4 to 6 different departments that interact with the customer, whether it's marketing, customer care, finance and billing, IT, or operations. And they probably have tens of data stores that have customer information in them. Think about campaign management, social marketing, contact center, order management, field service management, billing, loyalty, and many, many more. And these many paths of how a customer engaged presents a large challenge. The fact that customer data is spread across the enterprise compounds the challenge. So the goal for CSPs is how do you boost customer experience and business outcomes but by applying the right customer treatment at the right moment through the right channel. So what CSPs have to do is they have to see the signals. Sometimes that's a real-time customer interaction, but sometimes it's a state change that may be processed in batch, like an order completion. They need to interpret and process based on predefined rules. Then they need to act. They need to engage in a timely and personalized and automated communications. And then over time, they need to evolve their practices. They have to use artificial intelligence to optimize journeys over time to drive even better results. At CSG, we call this journey orchestration and analytics. And data has shown that investing in customer experience can significantly improve customer satisfaction, drive up revenue, and reduce churn. And this is how CSPs can differentiate in a highly competitive and increasingly commoditized market.